Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Mario Ramon, and you're tuning into another video. Our topic for today, it's gay men and female best friends, or just female in general, on maybe their perception on gay men, and maybe there's things that just like both sides don't understand. Like a gay man is like, okay, so I confide in you, and because you love me and you accept it, does it? In a lady's mind, she's like, well, I love you because I've known you from high school, or you're my brother, or you're my child, or whatever. But they're kind of like sideswiped because they've never dealt with this situation before, so they really don't know how to handle it except for love you, and that's how it should be. Everything should be in love, but on the flip side, there are still feelings and thoughts involved in this situation. And, sometimes, like, what if it's a best friend who had a crush on you and she always thought that, you and she would manifest into something more? And you keep talking about, oh my God, look at Johnny. Oh, the way Johnny walks and so and so. And she's like, yep, he does walk cute, but so do you. UMF. And so then, like, there become conversation. What's the conversation inside of the friend's head when they're having lunch and he's looking good, smelling good, and she's looking good and smelling good too? It's not one-sided here, but they're there. They are looking good, smelling good, nails done, hair done, everything did. Now the nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy, huh? Right? So they're both looking good, and everybody walks up to them, the server, oh my God, you guys are such a great couple. And then the people who are waiting at the door, when you're waiting to be seated, they're like, oh my God, well, such a handsome couple. And then your families think y'all together. They won't even let you sleep in the same room on vacation. Like if you go on a family vacation, they be like, none of that. But y'all, they don't even know. If you did, you'd be bumping. But anyway, that's some old school right there. But anyway, the conversation that's going on in both of their mind, the conversation in the dude's mind is like, oh my gosh, she loves me, she accepts me, I'm gonna give her this tea. I was at the club and I did that, da, 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 and her conversation in her mind is, what a waste. I could have made him very much happier than this. He's going through it with all these different guys. This is the 47th guy he told me about in 30 days. So I could have made him happy. I could have gave him some badass kids. Two would have been great, like probably doctorates, but the other three were bad and sucked our account dry and everything, and talk back at us and yell and curse at us after they're 15 and we're like way larger than us, because these children look like they eat small kindergartens these days. They eat kindergartners. I don't want a chicken number 6 combo at Popeyes. Like, I want to eat somebody. I mean, these kids are giant. Oh my God. Their shoulders have a social security number. I went to go visit my niece. Okay, I'm on the kids. Like, I'm my niece. I'm like, who are your friends and who are their friends? Okay? Because I woke up, let something happen to my baby. So this little boy coming with it, well, he wasn't little. I mean, he looked like Lou Ferrigno. And she's like, he's coming over so we can study for finals. I said, y'all gonna be studying on the porch? I'm like, child, he looked like he a truck driver. Ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, that's just what I'm saying. So what? Push this aside. What do like women and gay guys think that are parallel, and what do they think that are apart? Now, some women are totally cool with it, but if you're talking to a lady, I wonder what is she thinking when a lady call a gay guy, girl. Now you got me clutching my imaginary gay pearls, but some gay men love that. There's so many different facets of gay people, just like there's so many different black people, and there's just so many different people. You know, Oprah's different than Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj is different than Maya Angelou, and Maya Angelou is different than Harriet Tubman, and Harriet Tubman is different than Michelle Obama, and so on and so on, and Beyonce and so on. So it's the same way for gay people. And some gay guys like you to call them girl. They call each other girl. Girl, girl. Now listen, I'm good with who I am and all that, but I will hit you in the kisser. Don't call me no girl. Don't call me no girl. I don't personally like it, and I don't joke like that. My friends and I, we're not the kind of dudes that would be like girl and girl and girl. Like, you know, we just, you know, and we're not passing judgment on it, but that's just not how we roll, you know. And we never roll like that, you know. So I had one friend, but to be honest, like, let's just be honest. There's a difference between black gay people and white gay people. And sometimes, like, my white friends are a little bit more comfortable, and they'll say it in public. They'll be like, oh, girl, pick a color. You know, if you're looking, like, if you're going shopping and you're trying to get, should I get this, blue or tan? You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, girl, hurry up and pick a color. And you're like, just call me girl. In Macy's. I'll fuck you up. Fuck you up. So it's like that. And then, but no, like, seriously, that's why there's so many, like, in the black community, I think so many down low, which I don't agree with, but I also don't agree for persecuting someone for their sexual identity, because who you are in the bedroom is not who you are. It's not the person that you are when you're shopping at Macy's. It's just not. Because I like to wear Batman outfits, so you don't see me wearing that at Macy's, so it's not the same. I'm just saying, allegedly. Yes. With a power cat. So, who you are in the bedroom is just not the person. That doesn't sum up who you are. It sums up a percentage of who you are as a person, but it doesn't mean that's who you are. And to prove that point, there's so many, like, straight dudes that have never acted on gayness but have the thoughts. But that doesn't mean they're gay because they're straight in their bedroom, and it doesn't mean they're straight because they're straight in their bedroom. Because, yeah, it's just so much. It's so many questions that people have. And what are some of the questions that you have that maybe we can talk about in the comments? Definitely comment below if you like the channel. Subscribe, and definitely click the bell so you can get all the new videos and everything. But definitely, I would like to hear, what are some of your thoughts about gay men having, like, straight girlfriends? And do the straight girlfriend trust the gay guy around her man, vice versa, or it may be the other way around. Now, let me take a sip. It's just too much going on. It's almost like you went to a smorgasbord and they got ribs, turkey, ham, tofu, ginger, and it's just too much. The whole topic is just, it's too much. And can you bring the gay friend at your family's house on the holidays because is your family gay friendly? But it's a best friend. So sometimes do you not hang out with your family so you can hang out with your friend and you guys can share moments? There's so much. How does it work out in college if you're gay and your roommate is straight? And, you know, he's worried about getting a reputation for having a gay roommate, and y'all are dating, and it's just so much. And my Mariah Carey voice, you got me feeling it. Why she hold her ear like that's gonna help the note? But anyway, I'm using my Mariah Carey voice in the late 90s. But it's just so much to talk about. And then, like, how do you tell your family? It's just, with your best friend sitting next to you, and they're like, well, she should be the one you married and all that. Because I know my dad, he act like I owe him rent money. He was like, I want some grandchildren, and you owe me that. He literally said, you owe me that. Like, I was like, my dad would, if he met E.T., he'd be like, are you a woman? And E.T. would just, because E.T. really couldn't talk. She had the big ass finger and shit. My dad would put a blonde wig on E.T. and be like, now go fuck my son. Like, it's the truth. I'm sorry to use that word, but that's my dad. Well, he wouldn't say it quite like that, but he would say it like that, okay? All right, so anyway, that's the truth. But anyway, if you like the conversation, pass it on to your friends, and it's something that everybody needs to talk about, and play it in front of your best friend, and see what really is going on and how they feel, and if they ever had a crush on you, and if it hurts every time they see you in a relationship with someone else, or even if they have to introduce you and they're in love with you and they have to introduce you to another dude. You know what I'm saying? There's some things in there. There could be some possible resentment, and so I just think people need to talk about these things. And you always know your sister got a good looking best friend or boyfriend, and those are off limits. Like, don't ever come on to your sister's man and be like, ooh, he is so fine, I gotta get him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? I hope you slip and fall on something dry. Like slip and fall, honey, on a dry surface. So, listen, we're not gonna draw this out too much further or anything, but like I said, comment and tell me what your views and opinions are, and ask a guy if he wants to be called girl, like, because like I said, there's different, and people feel so comfortable, like, well, I'm comfortable with me, and that's another thing. Like, sometimes you need to be you, but you also need to be mindful. Just like people need to be mindful in the world. You can't just belch in the middle of a 5-star restaurant and not say, excuse me, or, you know what I'm saying? There are rules. So just be mindful. Just because you're comfortable with you, everyone may not be comfortable. And just give it time. And that way it'll be a healthy coexistence, if you will. All right, so just give it time and everything. And just, of course, there's been progress, and I see more progress happening and all that stuff. So, all right, love you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.